Our world has numerous mysterious places that boggle our mind and defy rational explanation. Welcome to GIMME Facts. We're taking a look at the strangest facts that puts the Bermuda Triangle at the top of that list. Let's start with the brief overview of the Bermuda Triangle. It is located in the North Atlantic Ocean with coordinates lying on Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the British island nation of Bermuda. It is speculated to cover a total surface area of 193,000 square miles of ocean, which is roughly the size of Spain. It is also called the Devil's Triangle because of its notorious reputation for calamities. Over the last 25 years, 75 airplanes and 1,000 commercial ships have been speculated to have been lost in or around the triangle, but many believe this is a small statistic and more vessels and aircraft may have been victimized. There are various scientific and supernatural theories attributed to these disappearances. One of these scientific theories is that the Bermuda Triangle has a lot of sea and air traffic right in the heart of Hurricane Valley. As a matter of fact, take a look at this real-time footage from Flight Radar 24. We can see that there are roughly 13 aircrafts within the triangle at about 1:37 Universal Time. In conjunction, it also houses one of the deepest ocean trenches in the world, the Puerto Rico Trench, measuring at 28,680 feet. The Milwaukee Deep is the 8th deepest in the world. It is named after the USS Milwaukee cruiser vessel that discovered it on February 14, 1939. This is how it compares to the Marina Trench. The Atlantic also has the Gulf Stream surface current that flows through the Gulf of Mexico towards North Atlantic. You can see the flow pattern here. This happens at a surface velocity of 6.6 feet per second. Hence, any aircraft or vessel remnants are carried away from their stated coordinates. Another scientific explanation to these disappearances is methane hydrates. Large methane eruptions from continental shelves cause bubbles that rise to the surface and cause regions with reduced buoyancy. Methane is formed in instances such as fracking process and when bacteria decompose dead plant and animal matter. The EPA estimated that in 2020, 91,000 kilotons of methane was produced during the extraction alone. This leads to sinking of the vessel rapidly and without any warning. If you have liked our content so far, you might like some of our other videos we've published. Links are on the title card and the end screen. Also, please make sure to hit that subscribe button now to be informed on new facts on various topics and make yourself smarter. Out of all the disappearances, some have gained prominence over the years. One of them is Flight 19, consisting of 14 airmen led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor. It consisted of 5 TBM Avengers that were to perform navigation and combat training. The intended path was to fly east for 64 miles from Fort Lauderdale, perform a low-level bombing practice, and keep proceeding for another 77 miles. At which point turn left towards Grand Bahama Island and fly 84 miles north. The last step was to turn left and fly towards the NAS naval base for another 140 miles, at which point the exercise should have ended. Unfortunately, at 4:45 p.m., radio transmission indicates their instruments malfunctioned, hence they used visual aid. They thought that they had somehow reached the Florida Keys and were flying further north of Grand Bahamas and 200 miles from east coast of Florida. The last transmission was at 6:20 p.m. as they were planning to ditch. And now for the cherry on the cake, the supernatural aspect of the Bermuda Triangle. There have been speculations in the past and present of the disappearances attributed to large sea monsters that devour vessels whole. And aliens doing their routine abductions. Oh, and also the case of time travel caused by warping tunnels, as claimed by a pilot flying from Bermuda to Miami, having made that trip in 1/3 of the actual flight time of 3 hours. What do you think is going on in the Bermuda Triangle? Leave down in the comments below if you believe in any of these supernatural claims or you're just a rational scientific believer. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and following us on social media. Check out some of the other videos we've posted up on our channel. See you in another video.